Kia ora friends, welcome back to my channel, Lore and Lullabies. I'm Lana and thank you so much for joining me today. I am going to be doing my birthday / Christmas book haul. Danger zone. Okay, firstly I would like to say thank you so much to all of the people that sent me books. My mind is blown. I didn't expect anything from the community, and that I got these presents is pretty amazing, and it really just is a testament to the people in this community just being beautiful, generous, loving people, but also that the friendships that are established within this community are genuine and real. Without faffing about too much more, let's just get into it. First up, we have the Bonsai Emperor by Andrea Stewart. I read the first book of Bonsai Daughter in, I want to say June, with the Space Sirens book club, and I absolutely loved it. It was one of my favorite books last year. I really enjoyed reading along with the audiobook, so yeah, I'll probably do that again. It doesn't have a smell. I'm really looking forward to seeing what is happening, what is the cause of the Drowning Empire, which is what it is called, and I want to see more of Mephi as well. If you don't know me, animal companions is like one of my favorite tropes ever. The Bonsai Emperor was a bit of a surprise for me because I pre-ordered it and then completely forgot about it, and then it came just in time for like an early birthday present, so I was like, yay me. But yeah, it showing up on my door was just perfect timing, so I was very, very happy with that. The next that I hauled was Skin of the Sea by Natasha Bowen. I don't actually know a lot about this. I have seen it once or twice on Bookstagram, and the cover was so gorgeous I just had to get it. And this involves mermaids, or mami wata, who essentially collect the souls of people who have died at sea and then safely transport their souls to wherever they need to go next. That is literally all I know about this book. This was a spare of the moment thing. It was on special, so I was like, rude not to. So I got Beasts of Prey by Anya. I wanted this when it first came out, but just couldn't justify buying it at the time. It was on special, and it was finally at like Big W, which is essentially our Walmart. Not like a main place where you get books, but when they do finally get books that are popular, it's usually like 6 to 10 months after they release everywhere else. But this was on the shelf and it was really cheap, so I had to get it. I can't even remember what it's about. A night zoo, I believe. I know this is a series though, so I will be looking at reading this series if I like it, hopefully. The next books that I got have been, again, like on my radar for a really long time. I just prioritized others first. I hope that my thinking when buying them isn't the same as me reading them. The Binding and the Betrayals by Bridget. I don't actually know a lot about these except something to do with books, like the book binders or something. I don't know.
I am shocked! Shocked!
A couple of friends really enjoyed these, so I got them and hope that I will enjoy them just the same. The next book that I got was gifted to me by the amazing Chelsea over at Chelsea Jow, and that is the Wolf of Arenaro, the first book in the Chronicles of the Bitch Queen. If the title of the series doesn't say Lana all over it, then I don't know what does. It is by K.S. Veloso. I've never read anything by them before, but it has been on my TBR and on my radar for the longest time. Chelsea knows me quite well. We have a really similar taste in books. Thank you, Chelsea, so much for getting this for me. I'm so very excited to read this. The next book that I got was from another of my very best book besties. It was even wrapped and everything, and it was just so beautiful, and it came with this gorgeous handmade fabric bookmark that her sister-in-law made. So I'm super grateful. The book was The Wicked Saints by Emily Duncan. Thank you so much for sending these to me, Mel. There was a beautiful card with it as well. I was just so blown away. As with everyone who gifted me books, I don't deserve you. You're all amazing and just so kind. So thank you so much. I know that the author has been in some hot water recently for being a shitty person, but I'm still really looking forward to the book because I have heard so many good things about it. Why do shitty people write really great stories? Don't know, but thank you so much, Mel. Next we have The Bone Ticky by David Hare. He is a New Zealand author. This is gifted to me by Amber from Books of Amber, and I'm so thankful that you picked this one for me. Thank you so much. I got it as part of the Secret Santa for Space Sirens Secret Santa. This is his first book published by HarperCollins. I'm pretty, yep. So essentially we follow a boy, Matu, who steals something from a tangi or a funeral, and then bad shit starts happening because when you steal sacred or tapu things in the Māori culture, it comes with a curse. It's all superstition, but in my culture, with anything that is gifted to you like pornamu, which is also known as jade or greenstone, if it's not blessed before it's given as a gift, then bad things can happen or you will lose things. Like in the Māori culture, if you lose things, it's because it wasn't yours to begin with. It wasn't meant for you. And that's just on the lighter side of things. So I'm really excited to dive into this and see what happens. I do believe there is more in the series, maybe. I can't remember, but I'm really excited to read this and read my homeland in a book. So yeah, I got Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Elaine Taylor. Really excited to get to this. I'm rereading the series with Vish on her Discord. There's a buddy read over there. So excited. The Daughter of Smoke and Bones we will be reading in January, so this month, and then I can never remember book names, but the second one in February, and then this one in March. So very excited to be able to knock the series out at the start of this year. Next is a gift from Evie at She's Only Evie. Again, Evie, you shouldn't have. You're amazing. She sent me The Grace of Kings by Ken Liu. I have wanted to read the Dandelion Dynasty series for so long. It's quite hard to get in Australia. Well, it's like not hard to get, but it's more expensive than the average book in Australia, and to get it here. So that she sent this to me is just amazing. Thank you so much. I'm so looking forward to reading this. So excited that my last book that I bought of 2021, I went into a second-hand bookstore, as I do, just to have a look, and I saw the second one, so I had to get it. They are different sizes, but that's fine. I will get them all this size at a later date. I just want to read them and I wanted to have it. The spine is broken, but it's still pretty good nick, so I'm stoked. And with books like these, I do tend to read them, like with bigger ones, I do tend to read them with audio because, I don't know, for me it's just a lot easier to get through it. It's immersive reading and I just get drawn in quicker than I would if I was just listening or just reading. So I'm so happy with these. Next two books, well, one of them is in the other room, and that is The Toll by Neil Shusterman. I bought that in conjunction with a gift voucher that I received from Cami, the other admin in the Babe Book Club. She lives in Romania, so the cost of shipping to get anything from where she is to me and Kat in Australia is just ridiculous. So she sent me a gift voucher, and the other book that I got was The Girl in the Tower, which is one of the books I wanted to read in 2022. As you know, I'm reading this with Evie. I got impatient and didn't wait for the hardcovers that I really want. I will get them eventually, but for now I am happy with the paperback. I can always unhaul it later once I've got that. Cami, thank you so much for sending me the gift voucher, and I was so stoked. I'm gonna try and go through these next ones quickly because even I'm sick and tired of my own voice, hearing myself talk. The next one that I received is the most recent installment, I think, of Sarah J Maas's ACOTAR series, A Court of Silver Flames. I think I'm missing the blue one, whichever the blue one is, the fourth one. I'm missing that, but I've got all of the other ones that I own now, so I will at some point be binge reading all of them. We'll maybe do a reading vlog on them. I love series vlogs, so it's just whether I can get enough time to sit down, collect my thoughts, and then speak them to a camera semi-coherently, and we'll go from there. The next book that I got was Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. This is the second book that I own of TJ Klune's. I've never read him yet, although The House in the Cerulean Sea is on my TBR this month. I wanted to have a little bit more variety in instead of just reading one book, read a couple so I can really get to know the author, like the style of writing, that sort of thing. Really happy for this, and it's just a beautiful cover, and I love books of this size. Like, I absolutely love books of this size. I want to have like a whole bookshelf dedicated to books of this size because, like, I don't know, they're just easier for me to read. I don't know, maybe it's all in my head because I seem to get through like normal size ones just fine. I just like the slightly larger ones. They're not perfect for when you're like moving around and going in your handbag, if I had a handbag, but you get the gist of it. Next, I got the second book in the Prison Healer series. I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but that's the name of the first book. And that is The Gilded Page by Lynette and Noni. I still haven't read the first one. Again, plan to change that this year. I haven't posted my goals for 2022 yet, but going back to binging series is one of them. So hence why I got the other one, so I can just like read up to wherever it's at the time. The next book that I got is Gilded by Marissa Meyer. This is in line with her Lunar Chronicles series, which I have the first. I have Cinder and no others in between, but this is a retelling of Rumpelstiltskin, man. Like, I had to get it. Pretty much anything with Rumpelstiltskin, I'm there. You know what I mean? In the comments, write down below what your favorite fairy tale is, and any retelling of it you will pick up, whether in any media, because Rumpelstiltskin is it for me. Like, keep your sleeping beauties and your little mermaids. I want Rumpelstiltskin. The next book that I have is another gift from Chelsea. Y'all just spoil me so much. Like, it does suck having a birthday in December, so that people even thought to get me anything is ridiculous. That you thought to give me a Christmas present is amazing. That you remembered it was my birthday because I didn't really advertise it, it just blows me away. But this book that I got from Chelsea will be a reread for me, but I loved this so much, and I will be rereading it before I read the second in this series, and that is Gunmetal Gods by Zimil Akhtar. I loved this story. It is so good, and I'm really excited to go through and actually annotate it, because that was one thing. I initially read it on my Kindle. It was a SPIFFO finalist last year, and he did share my review on his Instagram page, and like, it's pretty cool. I find that with the books that have white pages, they have no smell to them, so that's weird. But I also love this cover, Mind the Glare. Thank you so much, Chelsea. You're amazing, and you're just such a good friend. I'm so glad. I don't even remember how I stumbled upon Chelsea's channel, but I'm just so freaking stoked that I did. Another one of my really good booktube friends that I talk about in real life to my friends, like, oh, my friend Chelsea. Yeah. So that is my massive book haul. I haven't done a book haul like this in so long. I will maybe try and do more of these so they're not so long, but these literally were just my Christmas and birthday book haul. If you like this, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, hit that bell notification thingy, and I will see you in the next video. Go get there.